Alright, this next guy coming to the stage comes all the way from Hoboken. Everybody, please get your hands together for Eric Acerno!
Alright. Give it up for Ian, the host tonight. My brother from another mother. We shop at the same place, except he looks more intimidating in his clothes. I don't know about you guys, I fucking hate my job. I fucking hate it. What do we do when we hate our job? We order our comfort food, right? Mine's Chinese. I love Chinese. So, one day I call my woman, I call her every week, and she goes, #1 Chinese! What you want? I always feel like it's a race against the clock when I talk to this woman. It's like I'm about to defuse a bomb when I get my credit card number. I call her yesterday and she goes, "You want fortune cookie?" I've never been asked this before. Do I want the fortune cookie? They usually just drop it in the bag and that's it. But I thought about it for a second and I was like, you know what? I'm good. And she's like, "Good, because you have no future!" 20-minute ready. Yeah, but I was also at work this past, it was a few weeks ago, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And a guy comes out of the stall in a green spandex suit. And I'm like, "Where are you going in such an outrageous outfit?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna skate at Bryant Park on my lunch break." I was like, wow, that's a fantastic idea. I'm gonna do the same thing. And that's what I did my Saturday afternoon. I went to an ice rink by myself, sober, and ripped that shit up. Until I realized only 3 types of people would go to an ice rink sober on a Saturday afternoon. 1 is children. 2, parents accompanying their children. And 3, pedophiles. Which group do you think I fell into? The good news was everybody stayed a clear distance, so I had nice room to maneuver. The bad news is I'm banned from all ice rinks in the tri-state area. I love cursing. It's like a second language to me. I grew up around a man who took pride in his profanity. Pride. Some people refer to others as Mr. and Mrs. My father referred to them as motherfuckers and cocksuckers. Motherfuckers as in, this motherfucker behind the deli counter. He should choke on a piece of ham and fucking croak. Cocksuckers as in, can you believe the balls on this cocksucker cutting me off? I should get out of the car and break his fucking nose. Four-eyed fuck. So he loved cursing, but he would save his ultimate insults for his native Italian language. When he wasn't calling someone a Mama Luke, he was screaming out at the top of his lungs, "Tusi la bella!" Does anybody know what Tusi means here? Huh? That's because it's a made-up word. My father made up his own curse words. And not only that, but he would quiz me on his bullshit. He'd be like, "Eric, you're a real tutsoon. You know what a tutsoon is?" I'd be like, "What?" And he's like, "You are." I thought I'd give the prick a dose of his own medicine when I was down the shore this summer. There was 2 rival pizzerias right next to each other. The Mama Luke's and the Carducci's. I get home and he starts bitching at me for whatever fucking reason he was bitching at me that day. And he's like, "You're a real Mama Luke." And I'm like, "You know what, Dad? You're a real Carducci cocksucker." He goes, "Hey! Don't be fresh. I'm your father. Nobody calls me a Carducci." So as you know, my father's Italian Catholic. My mother's a Greek Jew. So that makes me a half-breed. Someone would call me a day walker. Some would call me a pizza bagel with feta sprinkled on top. It's hard being a half-breed though, because, the Jews don't want you, the Gentiles will take anyone, so it's all to shit. Moses would kick my ass out of the desert if he had me there a million years ago. Fuck. And, the thing, I actually have an Orthodox Jewish friend in comedy. And he would never know that I'm Jewish from my last name, Acerno. So I gotta leave a little matzo meal breadcrumb trail for him to follow. I'll throw in Yiddish when I'm talking to him. I'll be like, oh, I had to schlep all the way from Midtown to the Lower East Side. I took the subway, I was schwitzing the whole way there. Ugh, because it's so hot down there. When I got off, I was a little scared, but really, there's not as many schwarzes as there are fagels. That Giuliani really cleaned up. Yeah. One day I asked him, I'm like, what is it that you even do for your day job? Day job. J-job, Jew-bag. Jew-bag alert. And he goes, oh, I work at a Jewish nonprofit. What was that? Jewish nonprofit? That's like a fucking oxymoron. The last time the Jews did anything not for profit, they were carrying bricks on their back in ancient Egypt. Hey, but guys, don't be afraid, don't feel bad. They came from that, building the pyramids, to Hollywood and Wall Street. The Jews have their hands in everything now. I'm actually dating an Orthodox Jewish girl. Can you believe that? Yeah, I am. Don't tell me what I'm doing. And you know what? It honestly brought a lot of faith back into this half-breed. She brought so much back, but the best thing she could have brought back to me is Shabbat. Shabbos. Shomer Shabbos. So, it's 3,000 years of beautiful tradition, and it's 24 hours where she can't call or text me, which is phenomenal. It's a nice break. It's a nice break. But dating's tough. Dating is really fucking tough. And to find the words when you know it's time to break up with a girl is even tougher. Sometimes I wish that I could break up with girls like investors put down entrepreneurs on Shark Tank. So I have to get in the mindset that I'm a shrewd venture capitalist, or the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks, or even the son of an immigrant factory worker. I don't give a fuck. I'll fuck the queen of QVC. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever it takes. So I'll be like, listen, babe, there's nothing proprietary about your image. You can be categorized as a basic bitch. Since dating you, I've noticed a widening gap from my cash flow to fellatio ratio. Colley's analysis of the situation is coming back with a negative forecast of the coming year. If I extrapolate your looks 20 years down the road, I'll be married to your mother, and I'm not in the business of that. And lastly, you have long-run aspirations to grow a family with children, and I'm not allowed within 100 yards of a playground or an ice rink. And for that reason, I'm out. Thank you, everybody.